Welcome in. Beautiful day for soccer in Asheville, North Carolina. We're coming to you live from Greenwood Field on the campus of UNC Asheville. Hi, Matt Stradley here with Jimmy Wheeler as we introduce you to the players for Asheville City and the Southern Soccer Academy Kings. Jimmy, good start for both of these teams, sitting on 10 and 9 points respectively.
Yeah, we've been off to a great start. You know, we stumbled a little bit, drew Saturday versus East Atlanta, but in a way felt like a loss with the talent, the expectations that we have for this season.
Full disclosure, Jimmy Wheeler, a owner of Asheville City Soccer Club, so you don't have to be unbiased. I don't think that comes with the territory of being an owner, does it? You are biased by nature.
Absolutely biased. I love this club more than about anything in the world, and love these guys. I'm around them every day, so yeah, it's going to be a very biased commentary from my end today.
I'll try to keep it neutral for the Southern Soccer Academy fans listening. As you mentioned, Asheville City coming off of a 1-1 draw against East Atlanta down in East Atlanta. 7 changes from a roster that started in East Atlanta. Watson, Correa, Richards, Healy, Manaf, Ballas, and Gamiz go to the bench. Leroy Zeller in goal from UC Santa Barbara, wearing number 1. Malcolm Ward wearing number 2, the Northern Illinois product. Max Miller wearing number 3 out of Kentucky. Mikel Rashid wearing number 6 out of Xavier. Number 8, Scott Vatna from Elon. Kenzie Harriman is transferred to UNC wearing number 10. Alexis Ledoux, UC Santa Barbara, wearing number 11. Josiah Blanton wearing number 13 at JMU. That's James Madison. 14, Isaiah Vignalia, UNC Greensboro, an Asheville native. That's Alex Orvino, Mars Hill product, wearing number 29. And Florida Internationals, Matthias Levenant, wearing number 31. The only holdovers, Vignalia, Orvino, Rashid, and Miller from the 1-1 draw against East Atlanta. Asheville City still has not had a goal in the run of play come from an opponent's boot. The damage done against them in East Atlanta was an own goal.
Yeah, an unfortunate own goal, just kind of a miscommunication between our guys. I wasn't able to travel with the team, and we've got no video footage, so we're trying to put it behind us. And yeah, let's see, 4 new guys, I think, at least got in yesterday, so different crew. And today we got a couple guys who were banged up, but hey, no excuses. Let's give it a gun, see what happens.
It'll be an interesting front line. We'll take a look at that as the game continues for the Kings, coming off of a 1-0 loss to the SC United Bantams, a much improved Bantams. 2 years ago, they were the champions. Last year, it was a bit of a down year for the Bantams, but this year they've only scored 3 goals in their first 3 games, but all of them in 1-0 wins for the Bantams. The Kings sitting on 9 points after that loss. 2 changes as Sayer and Afalev go to the bench. It'll be Brant Zuloff in goal, wearing 0. Cole Biasi wearing number 2. Joshua Francombe wearing number 3. Ethan Gill wearing number 4. It'll be Dylan Williams wearing number 5. The long distance shot always rising. It'll be Philip Schmidt wearing number 6 in the midfield. Milo Grimes wearing number 7. Samuel Harris wearing number 8. The defenders. Steven Stube wearing number 9 out of Freiburg in Germany. Justin Jimenez wearing number 10. He'll be bossing that midfield. And it's Gavin Williams, the midfielder, wearing number 11. This is a 3-back look from Asheville City. Good towing of the line, only losing it out at a touch. It'll be a King's throw on the near sideline.
Yeah, Matt, this will be the first start for Quincy our captain, who was back from last year, really our emotional leader. You know, everything kind of runs through him, and he came off the bench at East Atlanta and really had a good second half, and he was on a preseason trip with Chapel Hill. We're glad to have him back, and he's in the starting lineup today.
Thrown ball, Rashid heads it up, not quite out of trouble yet. Held in well by the Kings. They're going to push it to the far sideline. Sprinting to try to get onto it is Williams. He hits the ground on the contact, no foul spotted. It'll be an Asheville City throw. There's the pressure quickly from the Kings. Good movement across the back line, not panicking in the face of this pretty intense Kings pressure. Good flick on into space for Vatna. And it had to get it right, and they did just that. Now here come the Kings in transition, looking out wide. Here's Gill. Gill has some room. Back post cross coming in. And it's Zeller out to scoop it up for the Blues.
Yeah, Leroy, one of our new additions in goal, and is really big time out of UC Santa Barbara.
This might be one of the more elite goalkeeping groups in USL2. Will Watson, another one of the goalkeepers, along with Asheville's own.
Yeah, Will and Jarrett Payne, who is looking is going to be the number 1 at UNC Greensboro, who came off, you know, Coach Scott, Elite 8 run there this year.
Yeah, and that's coming out of the Southern Conference. That's quite a feat.
Quite a feat, yeah. They
Elite 8.
Yeah,
no pun intended, because it's soccer. You get it? No?
Yeah.
Okay.
and Scott, yeah, they had a great season there, and then you know, as the lead recruiter there, now's the head guy at Gardner Webb.
Be one of the running Bulldogs. It'll be out for a Kings throw near sideline. It's the feeling out period. Nodded forward by Vignali. And it'll be a throw from essentially the same spot. You're looking at a back three of Ward, Blanton, comes off the head of Vignali, and now Asheville City in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, Malcolm usually plays over on the wing, but you know, Frank isn't in today, and you know, a couple injuries here and there with Abdul Manoff, and so Malcolm, his versatility is really helpful for our club today. He can play anywhere. He's slotted over to that kind of right center back position today.
Safety by Rashid, puts it out for a throw. Vignali doing a good job of covering on defense. He's known for his ability to see the passes, see the passing lanes through traffic, but he puts in quite a shift on the defensive end as well, doesn't he?
He does. I mean, he's so great out of possession, and the ground he covers is really just our glue guy, and maybe the average soccer fan watching, you know, may not be able to tell what he does for our club, but he just holds us together there in the middle.
Orvino really trying to keep the width down the left side. Standing arm in arm with the Southern Soccer Academy head coach. Good turn, Ledoux. Tries to slide it out wide. It's deflected. Stuba gets it right. Catches an arm on the way through. Play on, says the official. That one, I don't think was in an unnatural position. I think it's by his body, and I think the distance really wasn't he didn't play it to himself. He just.
Yeah, we'll take it. I thought he was going to call it. I was already complaining.
No, I think it was the right call to play on.
I think
he got
it was
just right. On the edge of the box, Miller looking in, spinning, turning, options arriving into the box. Oh, nice turn by Vignali. Eyes up, trying to find space to cross. Now backtracking, another spin from Vignali. The cross deflected out. It'll be, no, check that, it'll be held in. Blanton will be able to track it down off the head of Rashid. Deflected, Blanton stays cool under that pressure. It's awful early in the season for Nutmeg, but looks like a little's on the menu.
Tonight it looks like it is. shout out to my wife Casey, who's watching at home. She had to put the kids down and wasn't able to make it. And also Carissa Wells, Scott's wife. I know she's out there, so shout out to both of you.
Pushed wide for Horvano. Vignali, the shot from distance. Oh. My goodness, what a test from Vignali, dipping just a touch late.
Usually not his MO to shoot from out there, but that was a good look, and he thought it was tipped. I'll go with that. But looks like a goal kick.
I'll be honest, I don't think it was tipped because I think it was shot so hard that I'm not sure that the reaction time required to get a hand on it was there. I mean, honestly, it was just a rocket ship off the boot. Flipped forward, Ledoux unable to hold it. Pushed forward by Francombe. Asheville City seizing back on it. Ooh, a slide tackle. Ooh. That's a rough spot from behind. Just a foul, but I think perhaps a talking to.
Not quite deserving of a yellow, but close.
Maybe a bit of frustration, but I don't think tactically it stopped anything as Horvano has it out wide. Cross coming in, top of the 6, dangerous back post.
Oh. That was Max who got a foot on it.
Miller got a foot on it, bobbling up, just getting underneath it.
Game brought to you in part by Mission Health, proud supporter of Asheville City Soccer.
Of course, Memorial is the stadium that has the picturesque views. This is not a bad view. Let's talk a little bit about the natural grass pitch, and it seems to have a good effect on the sometimes the soft tissue injuries that you pick up through a summer season like this.
Absolutely, yeah. This, I mean, UNCA grounds crew, big shout out to them, have just done a tremendous job. I mean, we have hands down the best field in the conference. You know, just a little more natural surface. You know, the ball plays, you know, so much more smooth. And, yeah, I mean, our guys love being on grass. You know, we train on grass and play on grass, at least at our place. So that seems to be not the norm these days, just with everybody switching over to turf.
Williams unable to bring it under control. Blanton twisting and turning. Plays through the pressure. Good look. Nice turn from Vatna. Pushes wide for Horvano. The cross looking back post, but it's going to be scooped by Zulov. Just not enough bend on it. A good run by Vignali back post.
Yeah, both of our strikers, you know, Alex Anderson and Juan Ballas are out nursing some injuries, so we've had to get a little creative here with, you know, Alexis, who is usually a 10, and you know, Scott, who's, you know, can play kind of a holding mid or an attacking mid, but we're having to press them up a little bit today to make it work.
Ledoux unable to get onto the end of that pass, and it'll be the Kings looking to build out of the back. The Kings were flying high coming into last weekend. They'd gotten 9 from 3. That's the pass over for Stuve. Tipped away Williams.
Yeah, SSA much improved from last year. I know they struggled, even though the only time we played them down at their place, we drew. This kind of in a weird game on a weird part of the season, but they looked really good. A quarter of the way through the conference slate.
It's 3 teams that have done great as the pass into Horvano. If he's able to get onto the end of it, and he is, he's got some room to run. Trying to track him down is Gill. The ball cut back, looking up, across the top of the box. One touch down from Vatna. Asheville City, the shot low, curling just wide. And I'm not sure Zulov knew that was going wide.
That looked good from our angle, but just wide.
Good bit of interplay by Asheville City. We're there at the top of the box. They've had a couple of good shots. Vignali's from about 25, 26 yards out.
Yep.
And then right at the top of the 16. Dangerous shot that curled just wide. Vignali.
Yeah, SSA's come out and they in kind of a high press, and they've been aggressive, but I like the way that we've countered their aggressiveness.
Ledoux just missing the touch. That was a good look from Blanton, just missing linking up. And the Kings sitting on 9 points, tied for second with the SC United Bantams. Bantams do have a game in hand. Asheville City currently leading the division with 10 points. The only points they've dropped was against East Atlanta last week, and advantage played. Low shot, and that'll trickle wide. It'll be a goal kick.
Yeah, we've got SSA tonight, and then Bantams come here next Tuesday, so a chance to really get 6 big points and start to separate ourselves to the top of the table here.
It's an important part of the season for those 3 teams. You guaranteed the 1 playoff spot. The wild card, you would assume.
So we actually have 2 playoff spots this
year. Oh, thank goodness, because this is such a loaded division. Last year, arguably, it was between 2 teams. It was Knoxville and Asheville City. This year, I see 3 really good teams.
Yeah, I do too. I think the 3 of us have, us 2 with the Bantams, have really separated ourselves early on. But Tennessee was strong. It was 2-1. We played in Nashville last week, and you can never rule Dalton out on that small field of theirs, and they're going to be a tough out no matter where they play.
Pushed in behind Ledoux. Their eyes are up, looking for Ledoux, trying to get in behind, and they're not missing by much.
No, they're not. We've Alexis, we like getting him in behind there, and him and Quincy, really just in a week or so have developed a good chemistry there. Maybe the French connection over there, but we hope to get him going. He usually likes to play out wide, but we love what he brings up there.
You've seen a lot of second-year players. Ward, you've got Mikel Rashid, who's come back, Max Miller, who's come back. You've got Josiah Blanton, who's come back, Kinsey Hoerman, who's come back. Speaking of Blanton, the cross deflected out for an Asheville City corner. Isaiah Vignali played in 2021. He's come back in 2023.
He did, yeah, and he was on our first team ever in 2017 as a high school senior, coming out as the North Carolina State High School Player of the Year. So, some familiar faces. He wasn't able to play with us last year because was at UNC Greensboro with Scott, and same with Jarrett Payne. But a lot of familiar faces out here. There we go.
Oh, what a shot on a brilliant header back post to keep the scoreless draw. Milo Grimes rising up far post and negating the Wehrman shot. My goodness, it should be 1-0 Asheville City, but for Grimes, brilliance on the back post.
Yeah, that was a great header. I was already up out of my chair.
If Grimes doesn't get that right, it's 1-0 Asheville City, and this is a completely different match.
Yep.
What a shot from Wehrman, who's bending it into the back post. I don't know that you tell him to do anything different. Grimes just reading the play. Right place, right time.
Yeah, Quincy loves that left foot bender.
All the way back for Zeller. That time it was Josiah Blanton who marauding upfield from his left center back position.
Yeah, Josiah's athleticism. I don't know if you remember the Tormenta goal from last year. We made the run all the way down, but really gives us something out of the back. But a guy who can play on, as a wing back and in the midfield as well. Orvano
had it bobble up, but he's got it down, and Rashid pushing it off. Ward has it, lost it, dangerous bit. Played it wide, Blanton tries to settle it through the midfield. Rashid.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, tipped in. We'll see if it stays down. Flag stays down. It'll be 1-1, and a shot good.
God.
An unfortunate deflection. And
Man.
it's Stuba who takes advantage. The one-on-one shot beating Zeller, and it's 1-0. Southern Soccer Academy Kings.
Just unfortunate there. Great finish, though.
Kept his cool, calm under pressure. Some of the defenders maybe wistful thinking, asking for an offside decision. I didn't see it from here. It would have been, that was maybe one of those please bail me out type of
I think so.
queries.
He didn't look offside to me, unfortunately. Man, we've controlled play here these first 15 minutes or so, and we got to have to get one back here.
And in the first legitimate scoring chance for Southern Soccer Academy, the Kings are on the board, 1-0 over Asheville City. 17 minutes and change left to go, or done in the first half. Just a touch over a third of the way through the opening stanza.
Yeah, quite a turn of events there from the Quincy's left foot getting out to goal by SSA.
Here's Orvano, the cross, back post. Did it get a tip? Well, wait and see. Yeah, got a tip.
Looked like it.
By Zuloff, Zulof's been a good presence, but my goodness, right now, arguably should be 1-1, but Milo Grimes' back post header, the midfielder, doing an amazing job, making it, keeping, at the time, a scoreless draw. Now, the Kings up 1-0. Will be an end-swinging corner on the way from the Blues. Looking right towards the middle of the box, punched away by Zuloff. Crossing ball, looking back post.
Ooh, he had Mikkel there on the back post.
That's the player that you're trying to target if you're Asheville City. Rashid, head and shoulders above literally everyone on the pitch.
He is. I mean, Mikkel, I think, is a legit 6'6", and you know, makes a lot of people look small out there.
That'll get all the way back for Zeller. And on the through-on goal by Stuba, there's not a lot Zeller can do besides get low and get big, and that's exactly what he did. Stuba calmly, coolly slotting it in. Advantage played. The advantage disappears, but play on, says the official. Another good carry forward by Vignali. Through the middle. Pushed wide for Orvano. Orvano trying to get to the base, the end line. Tackled away. It'll be out for a corner kick. It'll be the third corner of the game for Asheville City.
Yeah, Orvano's been great on that left wing and has really been operating in a lot of space, but we're not able to capitalize anything over there yet.
Defensive from Ethan Gill, specifically on these crosses, has been fantastic. We already talked about Milo Grimes and his role as the back post minder. We'll see if he's called on again. Hopefully not if you're a Kings fan. Cross comes low and early. Tried to flick it on. Nifty play looking for Levenant, and he got a piece of it. That is held in by Ward. Here's Vignali pushing it down the far sideline for Huerman. Played forward. Ledoux pushes wide. Here's Vatna.
Good look. Just a little wide, didn't get all of it.
Fans registration has begun for the Beer City Cup Labor Day weekend here in Asheville. That's September 2, 3,
the Asheville City Blues getting some good shots around goal. They've only had the one good shot on goal.
Yeah, just been the one. Isaiah had the one that went over, and had a couple corners here to start, but feel good about the way we've played, minus the one miscue, and great finish by SSA, but almost halfway through. Let's see if we can get something going here.
Ball bouncing off the hand of Gill, and spotted by the center official. We're back underway. It'll be Asheville City ball, 21 and change gone in the first half. If you're going to have something calamitous happen to you, you'd definitely rather it happen early. You have time to kind of regather, recenter. It does become a different game because all of a sudden the Kings, they shut down shop and they do it well enough. They've got 3. But if you're Asheville City, I mean, you've got to feel good about the chances that you've gotten. Pushed down the sideline, trying to find the run of Miller. Miller's onto the end of it. Gets around, cross low. Vignali, one step, the volley. Required a save from Zuloff. On a bounding ball like that, all you can do is try to put your laces through it.
Yep. Yeah, I think you've already seen SSA, you know, that they came out super aggressive, you know, in a high press, and you know, they've toned that down a little bit, being up 1-0, and you know, you hope to see that backfire on them.
You hope to see that back.
Absolutely.
I feel like the Kings fans don't want to see that backfire on them.
I would assume they wouldn't, but hey, we got a long ways to go here, and you know, I like the way we've played so far.
Out wide, here's Ward. Played back in for Vignali. Vignali has some space in front. Fantastic tackle from the side. It was a good run from Gavin Williams to get back in and to challenge on Vignali. Kings with the possession. Playing up the sidelines. All the way back now for Zeller. Blanton looked to build down the left side. Blanton takes up the space, tries to find Ledoux. Ledoux gives it back. Wehrman.
Good movement here.
For Ward out wide. Wehrman. Ledoux trying to flip it forward. It'll be out for an Asheville City throw, far sideline. Saw the run of Miller ahead of him, trying to flip it up, but it deflects off of a King. Levenant has it tackled away. Here's your goal scorer, Stubis, striding forward, eyes up. Lost it. Has it tackled away by Ledoux, who tracked way back.
Great hustle there.
Orvano. Ward. Starting to look even at 2 at the back at times for Asheville City as they start to push the wide players farther and farther up.
Yep.
Blanton pushes wide. Here's Orvano. Gets onto the end of it. Flag up on the far sideline. Orvano leaving a step early. That'll be a free kick for the Kings.
Yeah, Alex Orvano comes to us. He played with the Fusion last year and was part of the 2021 Des Moines National Championship team, and brings a lot of experience, a lot of, he's been in a lot of big games.
The Fusion and Asheville City had a great matchup down in Florida as it's booted forward. And that's going to be a foot race. Ledoux giving chase. It flipped back. Had to get the header right, and didn't he just? Philip Schmidt getting it done, getting away from Ledoux. The ball over the top, hopeful. Oh, nice move. Able to get just a touch of space, trying to twist and turn. That's not the spacing you'd want to see from the Kings on the sideline, but it made it work. Nodded. Ledoux steps in, steals it away. Here's Wehrman. Finds the run of Orvano. Vino trying to turn the corner, get some space. The cross. Ooh. Great job by Zuloff. Scooping that up. If that's pulled back to the 6, I think that's big trouble.
I think so. He didn't quite get his body turned there.
And it's tough. That's a tough one. At full stretch with somebody as strong as Samuel Harris like stride for stride with you to wrap your foot around the outside of that. That's such a tough ask.
It is, and Orvano's going to get one of these. He's had a lot of room to operate over there, and his quickness on the outside, I think, is going to produce here.
Miller loses out. Ball forward, looking for Gill. Orvano trying to turn the corner. It'll be out. Asheville City. Oh, it'll be a Kings throw. Head coach Scott Wells, the Gardner Webb hire. And he will be a running Bulldog. If he's not officially, his first match of this coming season. As it's stolen away by Lebanon. Lebanon eyes up, looking for options.
Yeah, year 2 for Coach Wells here with us. And, I mean, what a game changer it's been having him on the sidelines, his ability to recruit. And Joe Barber back with us for year 2 again. I mean, these guys have really just raised the level here for us.
Flipped in. Wehrman, the volley, and defending of the highest order by the Kings, getting a body in the way. Some selfless defending, as those don't feel good. Knocking those shots down. Mm-hmm. It's not fun. It's like, hey, what do you want to do on a Friday night? I want to get in front of some of these ridiculously hard-hit volleys. Nobody says that. It's hard work, but it's necessary work if you're going to try to get 3 points in this conference.
Absolutely, and with the attackers we have out there, they're going to have to keep on that if they're going to keep this 1-0 lead. Matt, we got an update in Greensboro. Our ladies are up 2-1 on the Fusion.
Oh, that's a big game. Everyone knows the quality that the Courage USLW team has, and it's one of the top 2 teams in the country.
Yeah.
When it comes to the W League. But second place is really anybody's in this conference. And after a comprehensive performance this past Saturday night against the Charlotte Independents, it's nice to see them continuing that momentum against a very good Fusion side.
Yeah, Fusion much improved from last year. And, the Courage, unfortunately drew them 2 times in 7 days to start the season.
Pushed forward, Miller. Oh, he's tripped up at the top of the box and pointing at the spot. As Miller hits the ground, penalty given to Asheville City.
Chance to get one back here. Clear foul, no question about it.
As when you dangle the leg out like that, nothing good's going to happen.
Yep. See, I assume Quincy's going to take it. We'll see where he puts it.
It is going to be Kenzie Wehrman, the new Tar Heel. Hails from France. It'll be Wehrman taking on Zulov. Zulov testing out the PVC pipe.
Last year, his PK put it right down the middle. We'll see where he goes this time.
Wehrman trying to make it even. The stutter step. Kinsey, goal! Tied at 1. Kinsey Wehrman.
Huge.
Brings Asheville City back with shared points. Tied 1-1.
Big time. Good PK there by Quincy.
Asheville City goal in the 31st minute of play, scored by number 10, Kenzie Herman. On the penalty kick, Herman's goal in the 31st
striking
minute.
Right back the Kings.
Kings won.
Now on the front foot, looking to strike right back. Just a few seconds past the 30-minute mark. And it's my favorite. It's a long throw. Oh my goodness, what a long throw. Knotted up, still in a bad spot. Good bit of ball handling from Lebanon. And the ball booted deep down the pitch. Line's nearly cleared. Flipped forward.
Oh, great move, Josiah, excuse me.
Blanton riding the challenge, able to get it away. Nifty ball through, tipped down. And it's Vignali calmly on the ball. Takes his time. Another good run from Steven Stuba.
Another shout out to Guy Campbell, our assistant coach, not able to be here tonight. I know he's watching. We miss his calming presence on the sidelines.
Williams cross coming in, back post. And the shedding of the shin guards, it's a rite of summer. As the coming together, it's out for a, looks to be an, is it an Asheville City throw? It is. Nice turn. Good pace shown by Vatna. Trying to play through the lines. Chested down. Played on. Vatna, eyes up. Tries to bring it back into the run of Miller. Vignali. First touch eluded him. Played well from the ground. And a foul spotted and granted. It'll be pulled back to the other side of the center of the pitch.
All right, nice little flop there.
This is just a little bit silly and a little bit chippy. And got that sorted and settled. It'll be a Kings free kick, 33 minutes gone. Keep an eye on Ethan Gill. Started off defensively, and now he's the target of this cross. Knotted down. Dangerous spot, popped up. Hounded away by Horvano. Ledoux giving chase. Knotted up, still a dangerous spot.
Oh!
And a shove spotted in the back against Biasi. It'll be an Asheville City free kick.
Great hustle there, Alexis and Scott, to really put pressure on him.
And that is a yellow, the first yellow of the game in the 34th minute.
Coach Scott's been told to stay in the technical area.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by 828 Dental, Acropolis, Color Tones, Highland Brewing, Ingalls.
In the 35th minute,
Just Play,
caution issued.
and Local Barber.
On number 2, Colt
Blanton. The yellow card to the Kings Biasi, the first of the game. 34th minute of the game, about 10 minutes left in the half. Looking for the run of Horvano. Shadowed by Biasi. That taken out for a corner kick.
Great ball there by Josiah. See if we can convert on one of these, Matt.
The chances starting to add up, but it was a penalty in the 30th minute that made it 1-1. A fantastic opening goal from Steven Stuba. Calm under the pressure, low, powered, tapped up, the bicycle.
Oh. Looked like they
and there was
took out
a
our
lot
guy
of
there.
contact. As he's going for the bicycle, the pressure from behind, perhaps a knock on the head.
coaching staff isn't happy with that one, but kind of one of those unfortunate ones. You go for it, there's no space to kick the ball there.
Mm-hmm. It would be, in my opinion, it'd be a harsh penalty to give.
Absolutely.
Celebrating 10 years of crafting cider from locally grown apples.
But yeah, Matt, back to the ladies though. You know, big 4-0 win.
Yeah.
Addie Porter, you know, returns with 2 goals and an assist. Really gave us that athletic presence.
Asheville's own.
Asheville's own Addie Porter. Yeah. Now at Vanderbilt, and missed the first couple games on her preseason trip, but really glad to have her back. And we'll see. We don't have anybody there giving any updates, so be interested to see who the 2 goals the first half were.
And they're playing a 4-4-2 style with Porter and Thompson up top.
Yep.
And fantastic job. And then the wide midfielder, Lindsay Cook, comes in, and she really re-energized what was a fairly decent attack through the first 60 minutes. She comes in, or I guess she came in right at the start of the second half and just reinvigorated. So it was a fun game to watch if you're a Blues fan, and if you like good attacking soccer and the interplay through the midfield was the difference between. I mean, the pressure that the Courage applied to you was just unparalleled and unprecedented.
Yeah.
But the interplay in the midfield is exactly what you'd want to see. And it's something that you never felt like maybe this is me telling tales out of school. It felt last year that maybe the midfield was disconnected.
Yeah, I think it was. We didn't just have that, that dynamic player in the middle, like an Eileen Murphy or a, Abby Boyan. But, and Alana Izquierdo is, the 3 of them together there in the middle have really done wonders for us. And, I thought we'd had some good soccer there through the first couple games. Finally able to put it together, give Coach Billy Lassane his first home win as our head coach.
Wehrman just nifty on the ball, flipped over the top. Good one-touch, eyes up, looking for options. Crosses, deflected out. It'll be a corner for Asheville. Ooh, is that right? I got a corner for Asheville City.
What it looked like to me. Yeah, we haven't had much going from these corners. SSA's done a nice job, but with Mikkel, Josiah, Matthias, some of the height we have, I think we can get one here.
Pushing, looking back post. Nobody on the run. It'll trickle harmlessly out for a very deep throw. Good idea. The crosses had been sorted to the middle and short, and they hadn't really tested that back post area. The run by Levenant just crashing in, as opposed, it would have been really, really wide. He'd had to play that back across the face of the goal.
Yep.
Vignali trying to slot in Miller. Miller onto the ball. And what a tackle away by Williams. Dylan Williams has been dangerous down that far side. Good strength shown by Mikkel Rashid. Looking over the top. Long run. Taken in stride by Ward. He's saying he was held back, and the official said not enough to catch up to that. It was going out, my friend.
Yep.
King's throw.
Looked like a little grab of the jersey there, but probably not enough to warrant a foul.
Flipped up. Tough play and good bit of interplay. What a one-touch from Levenant. Levenant's calmness on the ball in the midfield has been refreshing. Going over the top, trying to find Ledoux.
Oh. Got a touch on it, but his momentum was carrying him towards the goal. Couldn't do much with it.
Here's the pressure now. And it's flipped over the top. Saved in. Vignali punching it forward. Clipped into the middle. Nice touchdown by Miller. Miller playing it forward. The shot!
Yes!
Back of the net! I didn't even see the run from Ledoux.
What a great finish. One touch. Put it in the side netting.
Had to get it right against Zuloff and did.
That's huge.
2-1 Asheville City. They've got one on a penalty and now one from the run of play. It's a goal for Alexis Ledoux out of Santa Barbara by way of France. And his 41st minute goal makes it 2-1.
Was that Isaiah Vignali with the assist there?
I'll have to wait and see. I honestly thought it was we'll have to see. We don't have a monitor here to watch the replay, but I sure would love to watch the replay on that. If you're at home, you can watch the replay, and I'm sure we've shown it a couple of times.
Yeah, somebody let me know who got that assist there.
From number 11, Alex Ledoux.
Good strength shown by Miller for Ward.
Goal assisted by number 3, Max Miller. Miller to Ledoux in the 42nd.
Oh, they're saying
minute.
Max, okay.
City 2, Kings 1.
We'll give Miller the assist. That really coming off of the pressure being applied up the pitch, and they really sank in, able to get the ball back, get into a dangerous position, and Ledoux making a fantastic run, a one-touch finish.
Absolutely, that what a finish, one touch there. You know, we've seen him do it in practice. You know, he had a great game against North Alabama, but he's you know, really giving us a big lift tonight.
Blanton, good one touch. Has it deflected. Ball in a dangerous spot. Boy, Stuva, his strength is causing problems. Nice tackle. Stepped in by Wehrman. Another good tackle. And a tackle right back. Ledoux.
Yeah, there we go.
A spot of possession asked for and granted.
What would you say possession's been in this first half? Maybe
75-25, 70-30.
Yeah?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
70-30.
Yeah, 70-30 seems right. It's, I mean, yeah, they fortunately one little, what do you call it, a miscue, an unlucky ball there. But great finish. I mean, outside of that, Leroy hasn't been tested in goal. Nothing he could do on the goal.
It's the counterattack is there, but right now, thus far in Ledoux, and again, carrying it on, the shot deflected wide. It'll be another corner for Asheville City. I think the Kings looking dangerous on the counter. That's where, if they, through their pressure, get that steal, and then turn quickly, because Stuva, his strength is amazing, and his speed is off the charts. And his finishing ability, well, you saw it when had one chance. He's had a chance, and the Kings have a goal on his one chance.
Yep, one shot on goal and one goal. I mean, we've I think it's fair to say we've dominated this first half. Like the way our guys have come out.
Low turned on by Blanton, deflected away, and here comes the counterattack. Stuba has it slid away.
Great tackle there by Scott.
And it's booted up the field. What a one-touch. Tackled away, and a foul spotted. It'll be a free kick for the Kings. 3 minutes of added time. And a yellow card is going to be brandished to Horvano.
Must have been something else in the run of play there.
And that is going to be given to Horvano in the 45th.
Stoppage time caution issued to Asheville City's number 29. Alex
Had to have been for dissent. He was nowhere near the tackle.
Yeah, that was Malcolm on the foul there.
Nodded dangerously forward, flipped up, still dangerous.
Yeah.
And through the power of friendship, it's out into touch for a throw-in.
Better go find that ball later. See if we can hold them off here, get to the locker room up 2-1.
The long throw coming in. It's up, nodded away by Blanton. Helped on. Flipped back in. Vignali giving chase, and he's going to boot it very high. Back up to the center of the pitch. Deep into this 3 minutes of stoppage time. Biasi curling one. Nodded up, not away. Wehrman holds it in, and Rashid blasts it.
Head it back. Head it back.
That one's saved just before it trickles down to Greenwood Forest. There's a botanical gardens down there.
Yeah, the Bobby Somerville line. Head it back. Doesn't quite work the same here, but always great to hear it.
Pushed wide. Here's Horvano.
See if we can get one more run here before the half.
Nice turn from Levenant. Shields off the challenge,
So good
played
with the
back.
ball.
His calm, his cool, his demeanor is relaxed. And that spreads, trying to spring the pressure, pushed wide. Here's Ledoux. Blanton. Rashid. Vignali into the center of the pitch. Ledoux. Push for Vignali. Out wide, Horvano. Ledoux trying to turn. Slides it away. And a foul. And some jawing, some chirping after the whistle, I think, had a lot to do with Levenant firing the ball in.
I would say so. I guess they didn't quite have possession there, but yeah, wouldn't have liked to see him play on there. But hey, 2-1, we'll take it.
And that's what it is as we go to halftime. Asheville City leads the Southern Soccer Academy Kings by a score of 2-1. We'll have second half action for you as soon as it's ready to be had. You're watching Asheville City and the Southern Soccer Academy Kings. in. Oh, 18's in. 5's out. Reverse that. Underway in the second half. One substitution from the Kings as Dylan Williams goes to the bench. Ledoux sliding it back post for Miller. Miller one touch, tries to bring it down. Through the contact, foul spotted. Asheville City free kick in a dangerous spot.
For Southern Soccer Academy, in game number 18, Hanoke Awoke.
Awoke into the matchup, wearing number 18 for the Kings. Awoke will be playing on one of the attacking wings. It looks like a more attacking look. Perhaps 3 up top. We'll see if that holds up. 2 standing over the ball for Asheville City. It's Ward and Vatna. The right-footed Ward and the right-footed Vatna and the left-footed Ward. Looks like a shot bagging for Ward, but it'll be curled in. And that was desperately overbaked. It'll be a goal kick for the Kings. There's that Asheville City pressure. Good body control from Awoke. Knotted down by Ward. Tipped away, but right into the path of Levenant. One correction from the first half. The yellow card in the 45th minute was for time wasting on Horvano. It was not for dissent. Apologies for my error. And quickly looking to counterattack on the near side. Sprinting out into space as Williams pushing it wide. Ward touching it down, able to scamper around the challenge from Stuba. Miller striding forward, flips it through the middle. Tackled away, it'll be an Asheville City throw. Ledoux has the game winner as of right now. Nice one touch to bring it under control by Wehrman. Vignali, that tough. A foul back at the point of contention spotted on Vignali as no advantage materialized. Good job by the official, waiting to see if the Kings had something moving forward. And potentially a dangerous ball. It'll be Justin Jimenez to float one in. High arcing looking back post. As Zeller goes up to maybe get a punch on it, but just watches it cruise over his head and out. Substitutions as players starting to warm up for Asheville City. Nice bit of touch on the far sideline. Blanton. Here's Horvano. Tackled away. It'll be a Asheville City throw, far sideline. Wehrman takes it down. Rashid, calm for the important moment. Gets it back to Zeller. Zeller distributes up the middle. Vignali, nice turn, has some space to run. Pushed in behind for Miller. Miller, eyes up. Tried to find Ledoux. And just a maybe inch ahead of Ledoux. Touchdown by Levenant. wins the possession right back. Around the challenge, Blanton calm on the ball. Here's Ward, leaves it for Wehrman. And Ledoux down in the penalty box. Stoppage of play as the trainer out to take a look at Ledoux. And claps as just a little ginger on that left leg is Ledoux. And it looks to be perhaps a substitution in the offing for Asheville City. And it'll be, looks to be the double as Alec McKinley over to check in, as is Simon Carlson.
In the 52nd minute, substitution for Asheville. Heading to match number 20, Simon Carlson.
Carlson
number 20,
in for Ledoux, as his night is done.
replaces number 11, Alex Ledoux. Ledoux
McKinley
replaced by Carlson in
waiting
the
to
52nd
sub
minute.
as well, and that'll be for Vignali. Vignali out. A good job through the center of the
Also number
pitch.
32, Alec
Brings in
McKinley.
Alec
Number
McKinley.
32 replaces number 14. Isaiah Vignali.
It'll be a dropped ball for Asheville City,
McKinley
given to
for
Ward to get
Vignali.
things back underway.
Carlson for Ledoux. Those substitutions in the 52nd minute of play.
Pushed wide. Orvano brings it down, looking up. One touch, Wehrman slides it wide. Touched in. The double comes, trying to get around the corner. The cross is dangerous. And it's a King who gets onto the end of it. McKinley gets to it. Turning wide, Ward. Good speed shown. Trying to slide it in, does slide it in. Wehrman gives it off. Carlson had a good look at it. Tucking away by McKinley. Miller. The pressure mounting on the Kings. That's a good spell from Asheville City. Blanton. Ward. Still, Stuba giving great chase through the pressure. Turned by Wehrman. Through the center of the pitch, Carlson. Good bit of one-touch passing for Asheville City. Ward has space to drive forward. Takes one touch. Brings it back down. Good touch, Wehrman looking up. Highest forward, has options out wide, gives it out wide. The cross towards the 6, dangerous, powered away. It'll be an Asheville City throw on the far sideline. Indagi into the matchup, wearing number 17, taking the place of Justin Jimenez.
Minute of play for the Kings.
Asheville City leading 2-1, 54 minutes gone in the matchup.
Justin Jimenez, 55th minute.
Touched loose by Carlson, hammered forward. Calm by Rashid. Out for Ward. Miller asking for the ball in behind. Ward doesn't give it. And a bad pass right into the path of Stuba. Stuba, and what a sprint from Rashid, who ushers it all the way out. Mikel Rashid went step for step with Stuba, body positioning in front. My goodness, what a job by Rashid. It'll be a goal kick for Asheville City. Kings with possession. Nice one touch, but didn't have the overlapping run requisite. Pushed wide for Ward. Stuba slides it in. Blanton wins it. Good bit of patience on the ball by Carlson. Here's McKinley. Or excuse me, that was Vatna. Dropping it wide, gets it back. Little 1-2 action with Hervano. There's McKinley. Vatna. McKinley. Settled by Carlson. Back for Ward. Plays the switch, and it's a loose pass that's seized upon by the Kings. And Asheville City winning it back. McKinley, or excuse me, Lebanon stepping in at the vital moment. Lebanon eyes up, pushes it wide. Miller, the far run, that may be too adventurous. Tackled in, still going, twisting, turning, fired off of a Kings player for a corner kick. What a fantastic individual battle down in the corner.
Ladies and gentlemen, score in Greensboro in the 87th minute. Asheville City 3, Fusion 1.
It's 3-1 Asheville City women in the USLW League in the 87th minute as they take on the NC Fusion curling ball. Knotted up, not away. Settled by Wehrman. Gets it back. Trying to get it on that favored left foot. Lebanon crossing back post. And that one high up above the jump from Rashid. And scooped and settled by Zulov. Oh, okay. Putting it over the top. Scooped by Zeller. Here's Blanton far side. Asheville City, who's had the vast balance of possession. But they've made a couple of mistakes in the passing that's allowed the Kings to get in on the counterattack. Good patience, played through the middle. Absorbing the Kings' pressure. Tackled away, this could be dangerous. Stews drops it off, the ball deflected, Ward plays it away. Here comes Asheville City looking to move quickly on the counter. Played over the top, looking for Carlson. That'll be too far for Carlson. Be out for a King's throw near sideline. 2-1 Asheville City. The next week or so is going to be big in the division. Nodded forward. Rashid high through the middle of the pitch. Touchdown by Ndagi. Played forward. It's going to be Stuba trying to get onto it first. Tries to stop and change directions. Loses his footing. Down to the pitch he goes. And it was Blanton giving chase who scooped up the ball. Into the middle of the pitch. Wehrman drops it off. Twisting, turning. Played wide to the far side.
Let's go, Gun.
Touchdown, flipped up. Blanton giving chase. Stuba pulling it down. Blanton wins the race to the ball. Blasted by Zeller up across the center of the pitch. Couple of substitutions in the offing for Asheville City. Next time the ball travels into touch, make it a trio.
Clay, who are you getting? Alex Cordero, 17 for 29. Thanks, Clay.
Wedged away at the vital moment by the Kings, trying to play through the lines. Rashid wins the header. Williams trying to come down with it. Does so, has some room in front. Eyes up, looking forward. Advantage played by the official. Settled in. Francombe tries to play it wide. Sliding in and taking it out is Miller. It'll be a deep throw. Trotting over to take it is Milo Grimes. The substitutions now called in. Jason Gunn.
Entering the match, number 7, Maddie Cornish.
Maddie Cornish
Number
and
17,
Clay O'Bara
Clay O'Bara.
taking the place of
Number 28,
Vatna.
Jason Gunn. Cornish, O'Bara, and Gunn.
And it looks like Josiah Blanton
Number 8,
has had a
Scott Vatna.
spectacular game on
Number
defense.
29, Alex Horvano.
And Alex Horvano, who's done well from the wide position, is playing on a yellow card.
O'Bara and
Perhaps the
Gunn.
reason for that decision as Vatna, Blanton,
For Vatna, Blanton,
and Horvano out. It's Gunn, Cornish, and O'Bara in.
Officially in the 64th minute of play.
Here comes the throw. Volleyed away. What a one-touch by Wehrman. Wehrman, two on one. Into the center of the pitch. Into the run of Cornish. Fresh into the match. The shot distance, curling attempt. Well, he didn't miss by much, did he? That's a Max Miller strike that nearly put Asheville City up by 2. Zuloff to place, and the distribution forthcoming. Deep down the far sideline. Good turn. A fantastic settle by Levenant. Wide for Ward. It'll be an Asheville City throw near sideline. Touchdown for Carlson. Rashid charges forward. Rashid continuing the run, passes off. Advantage played. Trying to turn the corner. A good foot race, and it's blocked out for a goal kick as Cornish giving a challenge to try to keep it alive. Here's the Asheville City pressure that was so good in the first half and fairly just about there in the second half as well. A couple of substitutions in the offing for the Kings. As that ball floated over the top. Seized onto by Zeller. Couple of substitutions in the offing for the Kings. They're trying to figure out whether they're going to take the throw first or if the substitutions are going to be made. Substitutions are going to be made first.
Substitutions for Southern Soccer Academy entering the match, number 15, William Mashburn.
Ethan Gill out. He's fantastic presence, specifically in the air, as William Mashburn and Alton Sayer into the matchup. And Samuel Harris giving way as well.
Those officially in the 68th minute.
Look at the pressure on the far sideline. It'll be the side official said it was out for a throw. The lead official saw the contact, whistled it back. It was the Kings' free kick. The first touch of the match by Mashburn. Eyes up. And good overlapping run as Awoke has it on the ball. The cross deflected away. Gets it back. Tries to get down to the end line, and what a defensive job. Has it done just about right, and barging in. And booted away. Mashburn leaves it out, gets it back. Tackled on. Well done by Cornish. Good tackle from the side. And Carlson wedges it away. It's a fantastic job by Matthias Levenant, Florida International product, through the midfield that's won back so many important balls. Down the side, Cornish eyes up. Flipping in for Obara. Obara in his second season with Asheville City. Trying to get it back to Cornish. And a barge spotted on Ward. As the official waiting for the ball to get back to the right spot, it's placed. Mashburn to take it. Asheville City leading 2-1 into the 70th minute. Ball played over the top. All the way for Zeller, who scoops it up. Levenant has some space in front. Takes that space. Wide for Obara. Levenant gets it back. Gun down the far sideline. On the turn. Good bit of twisting and turning from Miller. Fantastic in possession. Levenant asks for it, gets it back. That ball bundling up on him. Good battle of strength, and Cornish sneaking in, stealing it away from both of the players to maintain possession. The shot low. Levenant tries to play on. And he's got looks to be a cramp on the right side. Leg goes up. Yeah, if it's not a cramp, then what they're doing is just mean. So I'm guessing it's a cramp. That's not how you treat teammates if it's not a cramp. Safe to say it's a cramp. Caio Oliveira coming in, taking the place of Levenant. What a performance from Levenant tonight. He's making his way off the pitch with the cramps. That brings on Caio Oliveira, wearing number 25 for Asheville City.
Replacing number 31, Matthias Levenant. Oliveira, number 25, replaces Levenant. Number 31 officially.
Solid job through the midfield by Levenant. Standing over it is Matty Cornish. Clipping one in, back post. Volleyed up, one bounce. And under, overhit, overcooked. Too much from McKinley. Goal kick for the Kings. Into the final 20 minutes plus stoppage time. Two more substitutions forthcoming. Wide from Ashburn. Ashburn takes it in stride. Eyes up. Tries to play a searching ball through. And Zeller reading the moment of distress, scooping it up. Zeller settles it, flips it out, far sideline. Gunn, one touchdown. Tries to get it back to the sideline through the contact. It's out for a throw. Colton Myers in. Taking the place of Steven Stuba, your goal scorer for the Kings.
Myers and Palacios.
Joshua Francombe out. It'll be Palacios, Joshua Palacios in for the Kings. 13 and 14 in, 3 and 9 out for the Southern Soccer Academy Kings in the 74th minute.
Those substitutions officially in the 74th minute.
Loose in the corner, nodded away. It'll be out for a Kings throw. Wehrman has it lost. And it's scooped up by Zeller. Not dangerous from Wehrman, nearly giving the Kings what they wanted, which was that very quick steal and counterattack. Good turn through the middle by Oliveira. A different presence from Olivara versus Levenant. Levenant was brilliant on the ball, but a bit more physically imposing than Oliveira. I think that's fair to say. Nothing against Oliveira, as it's going to be Cornish trying to get one through. Clipped in. Fairly dangerous spot. Mashburn has it stolen away. What a turn from Obara. Obara to the 6. Wehrman! Oh, it's deflected wide. Last-ditch defending from the Kings to keep it a one-score game. Laying out to get the deflection in the 76th minute. It's going to be a corner for Asheville City as Kinsey Wehrman over to take it. Flipped in. Wehrman on it. Down into the corner. Played up. Cornish keeps it in. Oh, what a touch. Obara flipping it. Nearly snuck it in under the bar. A cheeky flip from Obara nearly comes off. The Kings looking to answer right back down the far sideline. What a run, and he's still going. And finally, Miller coming in at the vital moment. That ball bundling up on Oliveira, able to keep control. Here's McKinley playing it back. Ward. Obara has it lost. Cornish giving chase. Slides it out. What a tackle from Cornish. The angle had to be right, and it was. Oh, tackled from the weak side by Carlson. Oh, that's a bad giveaway. Striding forward, Williams giving it off for Myers, who lost it high. It'll be a goal kick for Asheville City into the 78th minute. (2-1) Asheville City. All the scoring has happened in the first half. There have been chances. Asheville City's chances probably slightly better than if you're looking on balance, but neither team able to score. It'll be last touched by the Kings. Asheville City throw far sideline. Stolen away. Nice turn with space. Sliding in. Cornish gets a piece of it. Foul spotted. And a yellow card giving to Wehrman.
Caution issued to Asheville City's number 10, Kenzie Herman. 79th minute caution.
It'll be a free kick for the Kings. The yellow issued to Kenzie Herman in the 79th minute. The third card of the game, the second to Asheville City. Mashburn standing over the free kick, queuing up around the top of the 16. Driven in, dangerous, knocked down, loose, helped on. And a foul spotted on Carlson. Now this is in a dangerous spot. A yellow to Carlson. That yellow to Carlson, the third on Asheville City, the fourth of the game. Carlson just late, the boot high. This is going to be a dangerous spot. Williams standing over it.
City's number 20, Simon Carlson.
So is Awoke.
Carlson in the 80th minute.
As the conversation continuing over how exactly to take this free kick. I'm guessing Gavin Williams, more likely the right footer, trying to bend one in as the wall being set. Asheville City using 4 in the wall. Just over 80 minutes, change 80 and a half. Gavin Williams from a very dangerous spot. Can he get it up and down? He gets it around the wall, diving save from Zeller. Williams bending it around the wall. Booted down the pitch, held in, and Rashid nods it forward. The Kings trying to settle. Now have started to get that possession into the game. Knotted up, dangerous spot, pushed forward, barged over, no call. Asheville City working down the far sideline. Neither team really able to muscle possession, and now, Mashburn, an important deflection because Asheville City looking to set O'Bara loose down the far sideline, a tackle from behind. And in the 82nd minute, it'll be a free kick for Asheville City. Asheville City, would they still look to be pushing forward? O'Bara making some good runs down the right sideline. He had a chip on goal that was saved by Zuloff. Wide for O'Bara. Mashburn over to cover. O'Bara trying to get to the line. Clip to the top of the 6, knocked down, held in, blasted away. Rashid heads it into an area where only Asheville City favored to get to it. Graceful is the best way I can think of to describe Mikel Rashid, who looks, if you had to guess who the strongest player on the pitch was, you'd guess him. But to say one of the most graceful, well, that would be accurate as well. Trying to get in behind. It's a foot race. Rashid is going to win the foot race to it. Left for Zeller. Zeller plays it up the middle. Wide for Rashid. Ward. Wehrman has some space through the great one touch. Cornish settles, looking for options, pushed wide. Asheville City arriving into the box. One touch. Nice step over. Left off. Here's Oliveira. Deflected. O'Bara trying to knot it down. Oliveira just chips it down the line. It'll be out for a King's throw. Last touch by Oliveira. .84 and change gone in the contest. 6 minutes plus stoppage time. That's a good switch all the way to the other side of the pitch by the Kings. Trying to play down the sideline. Nice pass, inviting Myers in, but the flag up as he's gone a step early, spotted in an offside position. It'll be left for Zeller for the free kick. deep down the far sideline. Knotted on. Would have been dangerous, but just a touch too much on it. Zuloff scoops it up. Oliveira scoops up the ball. Played wide. Back for Gunn. McKinley. Gunn plays it back for Zeller. Zeller distributing it down, looking for. Knotted away. It'll be out off the Kings. It'll be an Asheville City throw near sideline. About 5 minutes, little under 5 minutes left to go in regulation time. As soon as we hear how much stoppage time, we'll let you know how much stoppage time. Asheville City still leading by 1. Tipped up, good possession by Doggy. Stolen right back. Clipped from behind. It'll be a Kings throw. Ward ushering it out. Another Kings throw. Looking to take it quickly. A foul throw spotted. That might be the first one of those I've seen this season. I mean, it's pretty egregious. If everybody on the field goes, oh yeah, that happened. Yeah, for sure. Wehrman trying to knot it back into the center of the pitch. Helped on. McKinley battling for it. Popped up. Chested down. Here come the Kings. Running out of time and chances. Nice bit of possession. Touchdown. The edge of the box. Good from the Kings. The buildup is there. Curling ball back post. Miscommunication as Myers making a near post run, a crossing near post run, and that ball placed behind him. Under 3 minutes left. We're awaiting the word on stoppage time. Obara shoved from behind and a foul spotted. It'll be an Asheville City free kick. It'll be approaching 2 minutes left to go, and the free kick taken, standing over it. Matty Cornish. Looped for Wehrman. Obara. Leaves it for Wehrman. Tipped forward by McKinley. McKinley blasts a shot. Oliveira. Obara. Cornish. Good step over. Trotting down towards the corner flag. The cross. Dangerous. Oh, a slipping effort from Carlson. Now here come the Kings. Trying to counterattack quickly. 90 seconds left in regulation. Blasted over the top. The foot race on. Mikel Rashid boots it straight up in the air. Gunn trying to settle it. Gunn wins the strength contest in the corner. Here comes Asheville City down the far sideline. Getting word that it will be in the neighborhood of 5 minutes of added time. 1 minute of regular time. We've got in the neighborhood of 5 minutes of added time. McKinley looking for Cornish, who lets it go. Cornish standing in an offside position. The final 30 seconds of regulation. This broadcast brought to you in part by Navitat, Noble Hard Cider, PMC, Savage Electric, Songbird, and Summit. A foul spotted on the Kings. It'll be Asheville City with the free kick. And to the 5 minutes held up on the board. It'll be 5 minutes of stoppage time. So certainly time for the Kings to affect this matchup. Can they steal a point from this Asheville City dominant position? Flipped on by Cornish into the corner. That's going to trickle out for a deep throw. Touchdown, pushed wide. Good 1-2. McKinley gets through. Step over, able to hold possession. Taking out a little bit of air. Barged into, and last touched by McKinley. It'll be out for a goal kick. The Kings pushing forward. Looping ball, knotted on. Scooped by Zeller. About 90 seconds to 2 minutes. Knotted up. Everybody diving for the ball. Foul spotted. It'll be a free kick. And it looks like a hamstring cramp. And if that's Kenzie Wehrman down, that cramp's been coming on. You've seen him favoring that leg. It's one of those humid nights where it's not too hot, but I'm still sweating and I'm not sure why. And I'm not even running. About 2.5 minutes gone in stoppage time. I stopped my own personal watch when the whistle, as Wehrman awaiting a reintroduction. They said to wait for the whistle, and the Kings haven't. Here's Zuloff looking to boot it. Ball in, knocked down, still loose, pushed away. It'll be a Kings throw near sideline. Getting down to desperation time. That'll trickle all the way to Zeller. Into the final 120 seconds. Wehrman giving chase, able to hold it in. Kicks it around, Mashburn tips it out. It'll be an Asheville City corner. Kenzie Harriman and a bit much, a yellow card shown to Philip Schmidt. Tempers starting to simmer. Maybe a little bit more than simmer in some situations, though. Second yellow card brandished to the Kings tonight goes to Philip Schmidt in stoppage time. A foul as blasting through the back is Awoke. He'll get a yellow card as well, the third yellow card of the night. And that as Wehrman certainly not doing anything good for his cramping leg. It'll be a free kick for Asheville City. And that's honestly, we're getting close to maybe the last action of the evening. Perhaps this free kick will be just that. Matty Cash and Wehrman standing over the free kick, waiting the whistle. Ball played through the middle.
Go back over here again.
Carlson for Wehrman. Obara. Good one touch. Slid away and tackled, but it'll be the Kings who come down with it. Do they have one more chance in them? Oliveira giving chase. The shot always rising. And that is 3 points for Asheville City as their hold on the top of the league solidifies. 13 points out of a possible 15 points for Asheville City. It's 2 losses and 2 for the Southern Soccer Academy Kings. Still right there in the second place, depending on how the SC United Bantams do tonight. A comprehensive effort. Asheville City able to hold on through the professional time. And a professional win by the Blues. It was Steven Stuba who opened it up. It was a mistake, a misplay by Asheville City that put Stuba in, but he calmly, coolly slotted the ball over the outstretched legs of Leroy Zeller for the first goal of the match. Asheville City able to get on the board through a 30th minute penalty kick by Kinsey Wehrman. And a 41st minute goal, a one-timer from the pass from Max Miller by Alexis Ledoux. Ledoux on the scoring sheet, and he has the game winner. As Asheville City holding on through the second half. For your final score, Asheville City SC 2, Southern Soccer Academy Kings 1. I want to thank you for tuning in with us. I want to thank all of our sponsors. I want to thank you, the fans, you, the parents, you, the players, you, the owners. If you happen to be the owners of one of these two teams, wouldn't spend summer nights any other way. So for our entire crew, for Alan Ellis, our producer, for Jimmy Wheeler, who joined us in the first half, I'm Matt Stradley saying so long from Greenwood Field. The final score, Asheville City 2, the Kings 1.